Hi. Sorry I'm late, everybody. I was trying to set up a new situation. How's everyone doing? As you can see, I have a new thing I'm trying. In the bedroom, I have a new computer. Well, I don't have a new computer. My wife has a new computer. So can everybody hear me good? See me good? Yeah, it's a bedroom. Bedroom's a little bit less messy. The curtain is broken, but paying no attention to the mess. Hello, everybody. Hello, Dix Cuddles. Sorry I'm late. Who's in here? Cody's in here. Dixie Cuddles, Dad Cave. Hey, Jared. All y'all wonderful people. Can you hear me, though? Can you hear me and see me good? I'm using my wife's new computer in the bedroom. It's a little quieter, hopefully. I had some great intro planned for y'all. That's great. Let me try something real quick. There we go. Haha. I was just trying something out. I haven't really fiddled around. The wife's doing good. Thanks for. She's doing better. She's still struggling with some problems, health-wise and whatnot. Let's get a little better picture here. She's doing good. Doing better anyway. So, let's go on. It's much better when people on here talking other than me. I don't know how this new computer is going to work, but if you want to come on, by all means, BRAiNStORM challenges is welcoming you. How do you like to shave the beard? I got tired of it after a while. Eventually, I get tired of that beard. We're here talking about a lot of cool things. Whatever y'all want to talk about, I'm fine with it. But watch hours. Like I told y'all before, watch hours are important to monetization, right? Watch hours are super important if you have that dreams or goals of monetization. So, we all know if you've been a content creator, if you've been doing YouTube for a while or any at all, you got to have 4,000 watch hours within a 12-month period. You got to have 1,000 subscribers right now and 4,000 watch hours within a 12-month period. So if you just started your YouTube channel and you haven't reached a year yet, then you've got all that time, your first year, to get those watch hours, to get those subscribers. The subscribers might be easy enough eventually to get to, right? Because once you reach 1,000 or more, then you reach that. But watch hours is kind of relative. So if you have a really good month this time last year, as far as views and watch time, but then a year later, if you're not as productive or as fortunate, then it can all fall away. So it's common sense. I mean, it's reasonable. Everybody knows this. Well, if you don't, it's understandable anyway. In that sense. Hey, Natalie, thanks for joining us. But watch hours are the hardest part, in my opinion, to get to. Who watches the watch hours? Who makes the watch hours? And if you don't know these lives, then why do we do these lives? It's not the best production value. It's not the most awesome thing. Hey, we can connect with one another. Yes. We can talk in real time and be a community of people. Connect with our buds over the World Wide Web. but it's also good for watch hours. If you don't know this, these live streams really help your watch hours. And if you need watch hours, they're a good way to do that. You got to produce content. And shorts are good. They're good. They bring in, if you haven't done shorts, I definitely suggest you try them. Shorts are good to bring in eyeballs to your channel. We talked about this before, but it's true. They bring eyeballs to your channel, possible subscribers to your channel, and they're just easier to produce. And within the structure of a short, the vertical video, less than 60 seconds long, you use the hashtag shorts in the title and description. They can help you, but ultimately, real lengthy content. The shorts are good for a lot of things, but they don't help you with the watch hours. Even if you have like 400,000 views on a short and 100 watch hours, unfortunately, on a short shelf, they're not going to help you. So these live streams help you a lot with the watch hours. Yes, they do. And regular, content that you are being consistently uploaded. That's why if you've noticed lately, BRAiNStORM Challenges channel, I've got a conscious effort. I've been doing this R21K challenge lately, this road to 1,000 subscribers, and this mindset, this goal, pushing myself. I'm going to do a Share the Positive month in November. I hope Dixie Cuddles will join me, and anybody else who wants to join me in this. We're going to try to produce content, at least one piece of content, whether it's a short, whether it's just a quick hello, how are you, whether it's a vlog, whether it's a regular video, whether it's a live, whether it's something, every day for the month of November. I Share the Positive November 2021. So hope y'all will help us out and participate. Hope y'all will check it out, all the content that we're going to be that's a great idea. I'm doing the same thing. I'm also, awesome. I'd be interested in, and I need to do that. I need to do that too. I'm kind of putting it away too, but I'm also doubling down recently because I've got 100,000 views. Last week we celebrated that in the last live stream, and I'm always already at 104,000 plus views because this past week, couple of weeks, this past month or so, I've been pushing out shorts more. I've been pushing out regular, trying to think 3 pieces of content, really good quality content, fun content that I'm proud of. I'm proud of all of it, but I'm trying to push out more different content. My good friend Mighty Burger, he's been joining me on it. He's a good addition to some of the content, whether he's not my biggest fan, so I can talk about him because I know he's not going to watch this or worry about what I have to say. But Mighty Burgers are good. So if y'all been enjoying his content, his face or his whatever he brings to the channel, if y'all enjoy Mighty Burger, y'all let him know in the comments on those videos because he might not see them, but I can definitely talk about them anyway. But I'm doing the Share the Positive again in November. We did it this past February. I did it in 2020. I did it in April. I'm going to do that again in November. It's a good initiative just to not only try to share the positive, to put positive back into the world as much as possible, to combat the negative and combat the drudgery or the banality of things, but also to keep me energized, to keep myself going and having a goal to set, whether it's I'm going to post, try to, work it out ahead of time. And, but I've been pushing out more content lately, trying to, I can also boast a little bit about my watch hours. I finally got to over 1,900 in my monetization watch hours. I'm actually on the precipice tonight actually, and hopefully this live will help me put a shit over to get halfway. So about 153 subscribers away from 1,000. So I'm 150 something away from 1,000 subscribers, and I've met a lot of awesome content creators. And one I want to give a shout out to, the Stock Explorer. I was on his live earlier today when I was on break at work, and I promised I would shout him out. So the Stock Explorer is another great. I invited him to come and join us tonight, but I think he has school early in the morning, so he may not come this late. But the Stock Explorer, I love your channel. He's been doing a lot of commenting and watching my content lately. Um, um, Corey uh, on the comedy channel, Corey's comedy channel. He was with us last week in our live. A lot of great. I mean, Dixie Cuddles Fitness. If you've ever been to my lives, you know Dixie Cuddles, Dad Cave. All right, Dad Cave said he'll join Share the Positive. So Share the Positive. You can look back at some of the other stuff I did. It's really simple. You want to include the Share the Positive hashtag in all of your content. It can be in the title and description. It doesn't have to be in both, but it can be. But it has to be somewhere in your video. And starting November 1st through the end of November, 30 days of Share the Positive. So hashtag Share the Positive November 2021. I hope you do join it, Jared. I will be so happy to see you join that. So if we could get more people to join in on us, and it's an ideal, it's a goal. If you can't make it every day, then that's okay. You didn't fail. You just try to do 2 more some other day. If not, that's fine too. But what we're trying to do is push ourselves to have a goal that we can share more, and to try to concentrate on sharing the positive. Whether you're sharing a short of a particular snack that you like, and we all know I like food and I like drinks. I like to share that. Shorts are easier to kind of push out there. Whether it's a vlog where you just talk about your day or your week, that's fine too. Whether it's just, hey, I saw this interesting quote, years ago in college. Like I heard one that stick with me to this day in college, way back when, by Eleanor Roosevelt. And it was basically, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. So no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. I heard that once in college, and it's just stuck with me ever since. And something, whether you're just sharing something like that, whether you're sharing a 10-minute live, this is easy. Get on, do a live, 10 minutes, boom, and it's done. One thing, about watch hours is important. These lives do help you. That's great. Great idea. Because, you can do a video about some of the music and some of the people you listen to music-wise. You can make videos about your food choices when it comes to fitness. I haven't forgot about your juice cleanse. I want to talk to my doctor about it when I see them soon about it and get their opinion on how I should do that the best way. And I still want to do that. It's on my book. It's on my calendar, I promise you. I have a video coming out Saturday. It's already out there set the reminder, a Pass the Glass challenge. It's inspired by the 2 Fluffy Bearded Men and Robert's Pass the Bowl challenge, where each person gets past the bowl and they add an ingredient. This one's that Pass the Glass challenge. And the biggest rule is no booze, okay? Just know that about me. No booze. Why are seagulls called seagulls? I don't know, Badly. Why are seagulls called seagulls? I bet Corey would know if he was here with us. I like good jokes. I like bad jokes. I like jokes. Well, you can really see the blue in my eyes tonight, can't you? I have been working lately on my merch store. I have a Teespring store, by the way. You can get BRAiNStORM, not exactly like these, because my wife made these, and these are precious. She's going to make more for me. But I have a BRAiNStORM merch with BRAiNStORM Challenges shirts. They're pretty cool. I just finished a new design today, and it's live and in there. I have Share the Positive shirts and hoodies and mugs and all sorts of things. But I also have merch now, BRAiNStORM Challenges channel merch. Because they fly across the sea, if they flew across the bay, they would be called bagels. I love a good bagel with some cream cheese. Ooh. That's funny. Don't get me too tickled. I miss my beard already, though. Ooh, my hair. When my hair gets like this, where I have to worry about brushing it, then I know it's too long. Ooh, there we go. That's better. So my wife got a new computer, and she's nice enough to let me use it to try something different for y'all in here in the bedroom with the door shut. Like I said, you just have to forgive the background. I'm missing Kid Savage. I wonder where he's out to these days. He's not been feeling well. I heard from him the other day, so maybe he's still not feeling well. Or he's at work. I'm not sure. I usually check in with him. This day was crazy. That's why I was late trying to get this together. My family is very understanding. They're awesome people. I'm going to add Cody on. Hey, Cody.
Hey, BRAiNStORM.
Thanks for coming on.
Man.
What you doing these days, man?
Not much. I just got done working on some things for my YouTube channel.
Cool. Cool. I'm glad to hear that. Let me turn this fan on. I can hear you better. Maybe you can hear me better with all that drowning fan. Well, Dixie Cuddles, you are welcome to join us too. Natalie's trying to pressure you in to come and join us. Ooh, Jared. Hey, Jared. What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm good, man. We have you and Cody on.
Oh, cool. Bear with me here. I'm trying to get my bearings on this.
This works pretty good on it. I'm gonna take Cody off right now because he's muting his mic.
Oh, that's better. I got a new setup myself with in my room for live streaming and things like that. So I haven't actually used it yet.
Oh, that's good. Live streams help immensely. But I'm excited to hear you want to join our Share the Positive month. It's not easy now. Trying to post every day, at least one piece of content every day is not easy.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right about that. I actually joined in the month of May. There was a May for Makers challenge on. I forget who it was. It was on Instagram. It was PL Smith that did it. But basically, the idea was like what you're talking about: posting a piece of content every month for the month of November. And I got 2 days done, and the third day, I just totally screwed it. So
it's easier though when you don't limit it. So like it could be anything. It could be a vlog. It could be a live. It could be anything. And like Dixie Cuddles pointed out, I'm working ahead because I know I want to do it now for November. So I'm working ahead and just kind of banking a few things here and there. And, the month of November is ripe with holiday stuff, and the feeling of fall and all the things that we can just go outside and just record a few minutes of the fall leaves and the trees and share that, because sometimes positive is all in the eye of the beholder. So, whether you can share a positive word, encouragement, whatever it can be anything. And
yeah, absolutely. And I think Dixie Cuddles got it right because she's already talking about saving content for the month of November.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I mean it. I've been saving up some stuff, so I want to try to do that too.
I'm probably going to have to do the same.
I was telling my wife about your shirt about only make things my wife finds on Pinterest or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is one of my other ones.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. She showed me
my shirt is the so check out the back. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Yeah.
So it has. I've since changed the way the channel logo looks, but the image that was supposed to be on there was supposed to be the YouTube icon.
Yeah,
and it didn't. Sorry, that was my ringtone.
That's all right.
But it didn't come out. So when I bought the proof and I got it shipped to me, it has this big X on it that says image not available. And I'm like, well, damn.
I was working on mine tonight in Teespring and kind of updating for some t-shirts. And I finally gotten their artwork and found the Playboy logo. But I know what you mean. That's difficult. you know, some things you got to be careful about copyright, you know, and stuff like that too. But
well, I think it just didn't upload. I think is what happened. But I didn't have any issues with that because the YouTube logo is supposed to be a copyright-free image that you're supposed to be able to use for your content and things like that. So
I wasn't sure about that, so I'm glad you said that. I'm going to bring Dixie Cuddles on actually, and I'll bring Cody back in too.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
Hi, BRAiNStORM. Hi, Cody.
Hey. Well, Jared is going to join us in our Share the Positive. I think he doesn't know what he's getting into, maybe. But
Oh, I love it, though. It was fun. It was a challenge when we did it in February. But the thing was, I didn't know about it ahead enough time. So it was just like all of a sudden it was sprung on me. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this. Like, you know what? I'm going to do it. So this time, at least, you know, BRAiNStORM's giving us a heads up so we can prepare for it. I kind of almost wish that I was doing my fundraiser in the month of November, because then that would be easy, because I could just do a video of my fundraiser every single day.
I saw that you were doing it in October, a fundraiser. What was it? 1,500? What was it? 1,500.
I have to do 1,500 squats in the month of October, so about 50 squats a day, and it's to raise money for breast cancer.
Oh, okay.
So, for breast cancer,
I can do that many squats in a whole month if I. You know,
I think I recently did that many squats in a weekend. I helped my brother-in-law install laminate flooring in his house. He has a 2-story house.
Oh my God!
And I think between the 3 weekends I spent there, we probably did that and then some.
Oh my goodness!
Squats.
Wow!
I can't bend over as good as I used to.
I was hurting in places I didn't know you could hurt.
I did a workout a long time ago with my wife. She had these Richard Simmons, old Richard Simmons DVDs, you know, and I did a workout with her, and I had a stomach cramp so bad I was on the floor afterwards just rolling around.
Oh no!
Like, never again. Never again.
Richard Simmons?
Yeah, this was like old school stuff. That's how long ago that was.
Wow.
Well, he was real popular back in the day, though. Really, he was.
I have to confess, I have worked out a few times with these couples, and I didn't get the same result. So maybe it was the teacher, and maybe it was the teacher that was the difference. I don't know. I'm just thinking.
It might have been the attire too. You might need the short shorts and the tank top to get the full effect from it.
I'll never forget a conversation at my mom and dad. My mom and dad had some doozies, but over the years, I'll never forget a conversation. We were talking about something, and my dad goes, "I'll never understand why the people who have these fitness channels are always the ones that are so skinny and they don't need to work out." And my mom, without missing a beat, said, "How do you think they got that way?"
Exactly. Yeah, I was 165 pounds at one point. You guys probably wouldn't believe me, but I was. I was getting close to, I was heading towards the 200 mark, and that's when I had to start doing something. So, yeah, and when you realize it, a lot of the fitness trainers out there who's become fitness trainers was ones who went through that transformation themselves, and they start wanting to help others and to share their transformation with others, and then it just kind of snowballs for them because they see others are learning from them or liking the workouts or getting results, and so it kind of motivates them to keep going and teaching people and helping people to learn what they've done to get to that point that they are at now.
So. You wouldn't notice I lost 110 pounds. I used to be 110 pounds heavier, and what happened was I got divorced, and my wife weighed 100, and I lost 10 pounds after that. So my ex-wife.
That was a setup for that one.
Oh, that's too
I think
funny.
Corey would like that one if he was.
Yes, you would like that one.
He would like that one. He would probably have another zinger to go with that one.
Probably. He dropped by my channel a couple days ago. I guess he found it from your live stream last week, and he dropped a couple of comments in there, and I dropped a few puns for him, and just to see if he would catch on to it, and he did. You know, I made wood references, you know, and and told him, hey, you know, thanks for joining the channel and welcome aboard. And he's like, oh, that's a woodworking joke. I'm like, yeah, it was.
Hey, there you go. And you're teaching him something new too. You're teaching him more jokes he can use on his channel.
Absolutely.
So we're talking about watch hours tonight, and I'm just curious, how have you, do y'all, is that something y'all pay attention to? I know I do. I look at it all the time, and I want to see that I'm over, I'm trying to reach certain goals and everything I do. But is that something you pay attention to, watch hours?
I do. I don't check it as often as I'd like to, but yeah, I do. Every now and then I go at least once a month and look and see where my watch hours are. And like you were saying, the lives really help. I notice the difference when I do lives between lives and then uploads, because there's something about the lives and the viewers that come in, and depending on how long they stay in, it really boosts up your watch hours. So you want to try to make your lives as interesting as possible so that they want to stay in. So
right,
I agree with that.
To be honest, I actually I don't even really pay attention to the watch hours. I figure that once I hit that mark where I do have the subscriber count to be eligible to be monetized, I don't think that it's too difficult to hit those watch hours once you hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. I think if you're putting out decent content and content that people want to watch,
exactly,
especially if you're answering questions about things that people have, or if you're putting out content that maybe is relevant to trends that are happening at that time, I think it's really easy to get those watch hours. My battle right now is actually there's a website called socialblade.com. I don't know if you guys have heard of it or not.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
You can go there and you can actually put in your channel name, and you can see like future projections for your channel, and they're pretty right on so far. Everything that I've looked at, the projections that have been coming out on there for my channel, it's pretty close to accurate. And so I'm like, okay, well, there must be some validity to this. So I'm trying to beat the time schedule that I'm supposed to hit 1,000 subscribers, which it's supposed to be like November next year. So my goal is to get to that point before November of next year.
Check that out. I have to check that out. I've heard about that, but I've never looked into that.
What was the name of that again?
It's socialblade.com.
Socialblade.com. Okay.
Yeah. I actually found out about it from another channel. I did a couple collaborations with him. It's the DIY Man channel. I don't know if you guys have seen his stuff, but he does woodworking and metalworking and things like that. And we did a couple collaborations together. And
I remember something about that.
To me.
Oh, neat.
So,
I love woodworking. That's like, it's something I miss doing. I haven't done a lot of that in a while. I'm too busy being busy, but that's how I come across your channel, and I love woodworking. There's a lot of ways you can find. There's also something I've talked about before called I can't think of it now. YouTube channel crawler. It's something that's also out there that you can find niche channels like yourself. You can give parameters like within a certain subscriber range. So like if you're looking for someone under 100 that you want to connect with, that's a great way to find other channels that are similar to yours or of interest to you anyway. And there's nothing like connecting with other YouTubers. I connected with one recently. I talked about it already, the Stock Explorer. And I don't know the guy's name, but he is really funny. And I'm like, I told him I'll help him with snack tips, and he can help me with stock tips. And I'm a snack guy, so I'm looking forward to seeing that noodle challenge Jared's going to do, though, when he reaches his next month.
Oh, God. So I didn't even know that. I mean, I didn't notice that it got passed to me. And so today I went and I watched J Mart's video on it, and I was looking, and I mean, first off, I don't know how. I mean, marshmallows. I mean, God, that was the second ingredient, and then bananas.
That's the one.
And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, it's like, okay, God. I mean, I love food. I love to cook, but I'm looking at that and I'm like, I don't know how it is I'm going to stomach that on camera and not yak it.
I'm looking forward to that though.
And then now there's a habanero pepper in there.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that if I ever get passed back to me. Don't pass it back to me, please.
I won't.
But no. But any timetable on that? Because I know we're all waiting for.
My plan is to get it done this weekend.
It's not perfect. If you do what you can. J-Mart was real creative with his marshmallows. With this.
Well, here's my thought, and I mean I haven't found any violation to this in all the previous videos everyone's done, but I'm figuring the way that I'm going to make this happen and the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to fancy it up a little bit. And I'm thinking, you know what? I'm going to cook off the tuna, and I'm actually going to try and make like tuna patties out of it. And I figure between the marshmallows and the bananas, that would be my binder instead of the egg. And so I could actually make like some tuna patties, put it together, saute it up in a pan, throw it on top of the noodles, and then throw the habanero pepper in there. I think I can make that work. I think I could probably do that.
That's actually kind of a cool idea.
Well, that's an idea.
Yeah, raw tuna, marshmallows, and bananas.
Oh, it's not raw. I don't think it was raw tuna.
Well, it's not raw, but I mean, like just cold tuna on top of some noodles. I'm like, oh no.
Tuna was my food. Tuna was.
I know. Yeah, I can't do that. Oh, I don't know.
I mean, I think
it's the marshmallows. I don't know. I don't know if I
that was a doozy. That was a doozy for me.
Yeah, I don't. No, that just
like when I see the marshmallows, I was like, okay.
Yeah, I can't wrap my head around that.
Any ideas who you're going to pass it to next?
I hadn't even thought about it. Unfortunately, I was, I have a full-time job, and so that's what I was doing today and this week. So it gets in the way of my YouTube hobby.
Me too.
And my woodworking hobby. I don't know. It would be nice to see. I guess it's going to have to be somebody in the same group of channels that we all kind of follow. Just because, if you pass it off to somebody that maybe it's not their thing, or maybe somebody that's not kind of connected with all the channels that we all follow, I don't know that they would have the same vested interest in it.
Maybe not. You never know, though. You never know.
Maybe not.
People are creative. If you know some foodies out there that are right for a challenge, you never know.
Yeah, I'll have to. I'm gonna have to figure that out, but I'll come up with somebody.
I know you will.
I think the biggest challenge I'm gonna have though is what I'm gonna add to it, because my thought was, well, this thing. When I first saw it, I'm like, this thing needs some spice. But now with the habanero pepper in there, okay, well, forget it. There goes that. That's out the window now.
It may be interesting to see what you come up with, though. I really will be interested to see that.
Yeah,
I'm doing a video Saturday. Like I was talking about earlier, I'm doing a pass the glass challenge, and it's inspired by this. And I talked with Robert about it. He's like, "Go for it!" And so I started one, and the base now is a glass of ice. That's your base, simple base, And then I added an ingredient, 6 ounces of a liquid, which seems simple. 6 ounces is more than I thought. Actually, it's 3/4 of a cup. But each person successfully then will add accordingly 6 ounces of liquid. And there are some rules, and you might not like this, Jared, but I said no booze.
Oh, man.
No booze. Well, not everybody's a drinker. I'm not a drinker, really.
That's true. And if you end up a YouTuber that's under, under 21, it wouldn't be fair to them. Well, how are they supposed to add it when they're not even able to drink yet? So
somebody pointed out to me that after a while, just like with the bowl, it's just going to go off the deep end eventually, and it's going to be so much weirdness added to it that we'll see what happens.
Well, that's when you start it all over again at the beginning, and then for fun go again, and pass down change.
Maybe put a limit to it. So like do like the pass the bowl, but like stop at 10. Because I mean, the 10 ingredients, we're getting, especially since you already have that base of noodles and everything, it's getting pretty big. And I don't know if any of us have a bowl big enough to contain it. But maybe cap it off at 10, and then that last ingredient that's added on the 10th bowl, that's the one that you start the new challenge with.
There you go. See, that's a way to keep it going, though.
Well, that's whatever Robert wants to do. That's his challenge. But yeah, it's a good point.
I kind of think about that maybe I should do something like that for fun to see if anybody catches on. Because when I was younger, I owned a trampoline. And so we played a game where we had to memorize each move. So like the first person would maybe do 3 hops and the next person would do an Indian set. And then you'd have to do the 3 hops and the Indian set, and then you'd add something onto it. And that kind of reminds me of that. Might be a interesting way to see if I can get people to exercise. And then they could add a move that would be easy for them to do. So that, and then if everybody did good with it and did beginner moves, then anybody, and no matter what fitness level, would be able to keep it going.
That's a good idea. I mean, there's so many possibilities with things. I think that's why I came up with that glass thing. I thought it was like too easy, too natural to go to.
That's the fitness challenge.
The workout.
There you go.
The workout.
Yeah.
I get everybody to at least to join in and try it, maybe. But I need to tell my brother about your channel, because my that's his hobby is woodworking.
Yeah.
And oh my goodness, you should have seen some of the things he's made. He's made a friend of my sister-in-law was expecting a baby. This has been, she's now 18, 19 years old, but he made a bassinet for her. And took it out of wood, and it was just it was amazing. Oh, well, he did on it. He just loves doing stuff like that.
There's Cody again.
Okay. So, yep.
I figure out.
For a minute.
I'm putting my fingers over the.
I like the haircut, Cody. I like that haircut you got there.
What's the picture in the background?
I'm having a good hair day. I'm not having a good hair day.
Well, I'm going to have to sign off. I got to go take care of a couple things, and then I have to go to my real job tomorrow. So
yeah, me too. Unfortunately,
I put in an 11-hour day today.
Good night.
Good night.
My real
good
job
night.
is YouTube, so.
Well, that was nice that he at least come in for a little bit.
Yeah, it was. That was awesome. Jared's always been a good guy. I always enjoyed him. And Isn't it awesome? Isn't it awesome how you can here's a new lady I met today, Mystic Budgets. You should check her channel out for sure, Dick Scuttle. She does budgeting with her family, and I was watching several pieces of her content today. I met her through the Stock Explorer guy, and she's just so organized with her budgets and her money, and it's just awesome. It's like very mesmerizing. It's like you wind up watching a 20-minute video and you don't realize how long it was, because it's like how she's explaining it and everything. It's very cool.
Oh, cool. Oh, it sounds like I need to check her out.
I'm glad you came in to say hello. I can use her help with budgets, that's for sure. I'm not good with the budget. I can appreciate how a budget should work and understand. And I was writing one out earlier this week, for the next month. But it's not easy to save money or put aside money when you know you need to reasonably.
No, it's not. Unfortunately, I wish it was easier to do, but it's not, because you have all these things you got to take care of all the time, and then something comes up that's unexpected, and then there goes your budget.
There goes the budget.
Yeah, I know how that feels.
Cody knows how that feels, even his a young life there.
Oh yeah,
money comes and
I
goes.
try to save money. It ain't good. It ain't easy.
No, it's not. No, it is not. You know where you are in your watch hours, Dick Skulls? Do you have an idea?
It's been a while since I checked, but the last time I checked, I think I was at 3,000 something.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. So
you celebrated a year, didn't you, or have you been doing this more than a year now?
We'll be 2 years coming up in December.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, believe it or not. Doesn't seem like it, but yeah.
Well, I know the feeling, yeah. It's great.
It is. It does. It goes fast. It really does.
She just subscribed to you, Dixie.
Oh, thank you. Since you subscribed to me, make sure you comment on something so I for sure can find you, because I'd like to come check you out for sure.
Yeah, she's definitely. I love
what you're about.
Very straightforward. It's interesting how you can find channels that of different interests that we have. You know, as people, we're all different, multi-layered people, and it's like you find something you're like, you wouldn't normally think you were interested in, but as a parent, as an adult, someone trying to keep a household, you know, more so my wife does it more than me, but trying to pay bills, we can all agree and understand that how that works. Once you get paid, it's right out the door. But what I was getting at is this, you know, okay, I'm going to go and check out her channel, and then I just sit there and watch videos, and it's like, wow, this is something I didn't know I needed. You know, that's something I really appreciated. And that's like your channel, honestly. It's like people can make snap judgments about how a channel is or what it's about or who they think the people are or whatever. But if you give it time, if you give and, you know, invest a little bit of time and effort in somebody's channel, you get to know the person a little bit better and why they're doing what they're doing and what they're trying to do with what they're doing and putting and producing. And it's so important to know that to put some thought into that instead of making judgments and moving on or just being casual about your support. You know, a lot of people are just supporting one another just to get support. But it's good. I've found so much more better to connect and relate to people on this level. And that's why I love these lives too, because it's easy, to just get on here and talk, and you might have a basic idea and agenda. Yeah, YouTube is so entertaining because it's real. You know, YouTube, if you think of yourself, your channel, your channel is like, you know, you have ABC, and you have all these different things, right? You know, our YouTube channels are much like them in every way. It's in the sense that they're trying to produce content that what people watch, so that's appealing to advertisers, so they can make money. And that's exactly what YouTube is. We're trying to produce content.
Yes.
So that we can make, you know, maybe make some money doing it, or just have fun doing it, you know. And it's cool because you're in a studio, you know, ever how fancy and put together you might be or not. You can do the best of your ability, the best of your skill level, the best of your available resources, technology, and learn as you go, build and do better, do worse, whatever. But it's still, you know, I'm not beholden to anybody, you know, and maybe YouTube, and they can tell me that I messed up and whatever, and they do their thing. And sometimes it doesn't make any sense, but
it's true.
You know, we're just our own little channels, and that's exactly what it's like.
Yeah, I like it. I love, you know, being a YouTube creator. At the beginning, I was nervous about starting it, you know, but then now that I got into it, it's kind of like, you know, I don't know if I could give it up because I've been doing it, you know?
Exactly. And, you know, it's an addiction, but it's also, in a way, it's a hobby or whatever you want to call it, but it's a way to produce something creatively, to not only satisfy that part of you, but also you realize how much you get out of it in return. Not just that you give, but you're also getting out of it, and sometimes unexpected ways. And it's just awesome. You know, I know I've told you many times, and I can never say it enough, that when I first met you last year and you came into my Facebook group, I was at a really down low point where I was almost ready to quit. But your positive energy, your coming and commenting and just jumping in with both eyes open, you know, re-encouraged me and always continues to encourage me. And so thank you for that, if I don't say that or not.
You're welcome. Well, I don't know, I just try to be enthusiastic and positive because with everyone, and be enthusiastic about who they are as a person, because I think that really helps people, because everybody, we're all unique in our own ways, and having people who care about you and show that to you and show that there's that interest, I think it really keeps people going. And so when I'm doing my channel, I try to bring that, and I try to encourage people. That's why my motto is, don't ever give up. That's the main part of my motto. It's because, you know, we all have struggles in our life, but you can't give up on yourself. You can't give up on your family and friends. You just got to keep going, and, you know, things will get better. And me, I've always wanted to do the teaching of workouts and stuff, but I just never, you know, thought about doing it on YouTube or anything. So
I'm excited that I actually seem to that Natalie might like me now. You know, seems like Natalie might like me. So It's a bonus.
There you go.
I'm wrong, Natalie. You can tell me if I'm wrong, but you know.
Yeah.
Hey, I know you liked the apple bombing video. You mentioned that in comments, but are we going to see Dixie Cuddle Fitness doing some apple bobbing maybe?
I thought about it. Actually, I thought about it. I thought it'd be fun to try. So I just got to figure out how I'm going to do it because, like I said, I don't really have a deep enough container. So I'm trying to figure out how I can make it work. But I think it would be fun to try.
Do it in your sink.
That's true too.
Yeah, just do it in your sink. I just, I don't know. I came up with that, and it worked out well. But it was a challenge, in this Facebook challenge group that I'm with, along with the Two Fluffy Bearded Men and a bunch of different awesome people. Like Old Guy in Colorado is another good one. Casper's World, J Mart, and probably Sean in the Pack. Yeah, a lot of great folks in that group, and we're trying to build up and do some different things. I think we just added Crazy Dad, but it's another show, another channel we've added recently, trying to do some awesome challenges and group challenges, and that was one of them. And I have one in mind for next month. It's more along in the fall festival type deals, and it's not always about food or eating or endurance things. Sometimes it's just about just fun that harkens back to the yesteryear of our youth. But have a good night, Mystic Budget. She's had to go back to work, but it's exciting to get on and chat with y'all and have a good time. Doing a lot of I started out like a lot of people trying to find my identity as a YouTuber, what I want to do, and there's a lot of things I like to do. There's a lot of things I could do creatively. It satisfies that excuse me, that need. And then I found back in eventually I kept coming back to the food and the challenges and all that stuff that I'm doing now, and I was like, man, I have to recognize that this is what I really like to do. So that's why I brought the whole name change thing on. Ever since then, I felt myself re-energized, refreshed. Have you noticed the new intro that I have to all the videos as well with the shirts? I'm so proud of these shirts. My wife made these for me. She's really crafty. I'm not.
That's so cute. I think it's cute too because it lets you, she's supporting you, backing you up like that. I love it. I think it's adorable.
She made that shirt that I sent you too, that Share the Positive shirt. She made those.
Yes, I like that too. That was nice. I have it, and I usually hand wash it because I try to make sure that keep it nice and make it last longer. So yeah, I love my shirt.
That's great. Oh. It's just I'm missing Kid Savage. I wonder where he is today.
I know. I hope he's okay.
Yeah, he was a little under the weather last time I talked to him, and he lost his voice.
Oh no!
Yeah, he lost his voice. It seemed sometimes he and I will talk over Discord. He has this little Discord server, and he and I will chat over Discord.
That's why he's trying to get me on there.
Well, OMC has checked us out though.
Hi, OMC. Good to see you.
OMC is a great, wise soul. I feel like OMC is probably 75 years old. The way he
betrays himself to be that way anyway.
He definitely is a wise old soul. Yeah. We're always trying to find ourselves and our identity. I think we're always trying to reassert some kind of control in our desire. I had some, there's not a live stream that should ever go by from BRAiNSTORM who doesn't mention or at least share something about food. And my wife made some sandwich type stuff last night. And I was like, we'll use it tonight, and do a burrito or some nachos. So she brought me some stuff for nachos. And I wasn't paying attention because I've been in on the spice kick lately, right? So I wasn't paying attention to what salsa she brought me. And so I just put it all in there and I was going to town on it. And I'm like, what in the world? And my mouth is just like blew up on fire.
Oh, no.
Because he got me this ghost pepper.
Oh, no.
And I like spicy stuff, but I wasn't prepared for this. And that's right there. It's good, okay? Let me tell you, this stuff is good. Miss Renfro's ghost pepper salsa. but it lit me up, and my sinuses just cleared up instantly. It was like a mist vanishing, and I could breathe.
That's why I like spicy stuff, because it does the cleans out your sinuses. I really feel like it's got, you know, the natural way of taking care of that. You know, get a respiratory infection, just eat some hot sauce. You're good.
I can't even taste spicy foods.
Ate a case of spicy food.
I can't even taste it. I eat spicy food all the time.
That might be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on it is. But I do want to, just not necessarily for you specifically, but just for the sake of the video, that I do have some BRAiNSTORM challenges shirts on sale, and you can click the banner in my YouTube channel. It's up there on Teespring store, or any and all my videos. There's a link there. So anybody interested in any shilling out, as I will, as everyone does. I'm sure Dixie Cuddles has some merch coming up soon, maybe one day. You should just have pictures of your cats and put them on shirts. Those would sell like crazy.
Yeah, they probably would too. Everybody want that.
Do you have I don't know if you've ever, I know you've talked about the cat that you used to be called Dixie. Wasn't that where you got your name from?
Yes.
So I'm guessing the cat's no longer with you.
No, she's still here.
Oh, see there. She's
17. She still appears in some of my videos. She's 17 years old. She just got a urinary tract infection, but Cuddles is the one that has passed away.
Oh, okay. I knew that. Yeah, I thought you had said one of them had passed away.
Yeah, so I did have one that passed away.
Yeah, I do have hoodies. OMC's right. He must be checking out my new store. Awesome hoodies. I like good hoodie.
Me too. Yeah, I don't have any merch yet, but Natalie's like on me. She's telling me I need to get some.
It's easy to go through Teesprings or some other store like that. You can set it up. It doesn't cost you anything, because when people order something, they get it directly sent to them, and then you get, depending on how you set it up, because they recommend a price, and then that tells you how much profit that you might make if you sell a shirt based on that price. But you can always sell it for cheaper, and your profit might be smaller, but so what? That's what I did, was bear, so that the merchandise as cheap as can be and still make it somewhat of a profit. But you can also buy samples so that you can get it cheaper yourself, and at the cost that it costs them. And so that's good for you to have. And I'm enjoying wearing these all the time now. I've got so many of them. She's going to make me some more different colors when I get her the shirts. But I wear them in all my challenges. It's not like seamlessly puts it all together now, and just, it's like a uniform. You just put it on, you're ready to go. And you get people looking at you, and you're walking around, it's like, what is that? Advertising.
It's true.
Yeah. But, people in our lives are pretty awesome. We might, butt heads sometimes, and, it's just a matter, we're all stubborn. So sometimes my wife's stubbornness is stronger than my stubbornness. And we beat each other, like rams, and running into each other. So
I sense the stubbornness in this one.
Yeah. Cody knows I'm stubborn.
Yep, I agree with you. You can't always get along all the time. It's just how it works. So
I'm going to sign off pretty soon, and I appreciate you coming on. I just wanted to get on, talk about watch hours, and try to make some myself at the same time.
It helps you.
I appreciate you coming on. You've always supported my channel, and I really appreciate you bringing that positive energy, that Dixie Cuddles positive energy that only you can bring to everything you do. So I appreciate that.
Oh, I try. I mean, I feel like everybody should stay as positive as possible, and hopefully it'll help someone else to be more positive too.
Someone made a Dixie Cuddles headband. Who did that?
No, I have a mask that my cousin.
Oh yeah, that's right. I've seen you wear that. Yeah.
And she actually does a good job. So, and I've had the girls actually got their own mask too.
That's cool. See, you do have some merch now.
So there you go.
Well, have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye, BRAiNSTORM.
Bye. Bye, Cody.
Have a great night.
Good night, man. Stay creative. You know, I really always appreciate y'all coming on and indulging me. And I don't know, is the bedroom a better place? I don't know. The computer, I've enjoyed using it, but I don't want to hog it up too much. I do appreciate y'all coming on and y'all's loyalty and support. Whether you're laughing with me or whether you're laughing at me, at least you're laughing, because laughter is the best medicine, guys. Prayer, it works too. I don't talk about that a lot, but it's part of my life as well. And prayer and the good Lord above is definitely something that helps me get by every day as well. And I hope y'all have a blessed day. I hope y'all have a great evening. I hope your tomorrow is better than your yesterday. And I hope all the good things and all the positive energy that I can send your way. And if you haven't already done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make my day. Make that red button gray and subscribe to this channel, guys, because we're on that road together, that road to 1,000 subscribers. And you have a YouTube channel and you want to support my channel and say subscribe and let me know, hey, I'm here. I'm checking your channel out. I'll check your channel out as well. I'm not going to promise to subscribe, but I bet if I like your channel and your content, I will do so. And I am just as, I don't do the best in the world in terms of being able to support everybody all the time, but I do the best I can. And that's all I can ask of you as well. So you'll have a great day. Have a blessed day. And do the best you can to make each other smile, to step outside your comfort zones, to challenge yourself, and not just to try new things, new foods, new experiences, but to challenge yourself to be positive, even when you want to be negative, to say the positive things, even when you want to say something not so positive. You know, I find myself all the time wanting to rant and rave, and I think about what I'm going to talk about when I do a video or when I do a live stream, and I'm like, I just want to get on there and rant and rave about a shower curtain because this shower curtain drives me crazy, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to, because this doesn't add to the positive energy of this world to rant and rave and be upset. You can't bottle it all up either. Sometimes you got to vent, and the best way sometimes for me to vent is just when I'm driving in my car, turn that radio off, just make sure I'm being safe and pay attention to what I'm doing on the road, but also just pray and rant and rave to the Lord, or rant and rave to the steering wheel, or rant and rave to somebody that's not there, because to get it all out, because you don't want to bottle it up either. But do try to be positive. Do try to be give to the world as much as you take. And the best advice I can give you as a YouTube creator, as a person of the world, as a husband or wife, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa, you know, give more than you take and give more than you ask for. That's what I really want to say. And that's the best way to get subscribers yourself, to get positive energy yourself, to build and grow and be a better person. Because it's a conscious, concerted effort. It is. And it takes, just like trying to have a good marriage, or trying to be a good father or a good son or a good employee. Every day has to be a conscious effort to try to make better choices, to make better decisions, and to share positive so you can get positive back. We're going to try to stay real, but we don't always succeed. And my kids can tell you, I don't always succeed in staying positive, but I try, and I do. I'm blessed, and I'm blessed every day. And this channel is a blessing to me, and I hope it is to you. So have a great day, y'all. See you later. Be good.